What up, what up, what up? We are back. Welcome to the afternoon show slash session. You gotta love it with the BDH and D-Money. We are back, chat. We are back in the building. I saw a post. Somebody said, "Where's D-Money? I need money for my date that I'm going on tonight." Well, we're here. We are here. We can't guarantee that you're gonna make money though, because we're not financial advisors. We're not licensed to do that. But I hope you make money this afternoon and you're able to pay for that date. Somebody said downtown Julie Brown. Yeah, we're not sure. We know that we are kind of hanging out here, chat. If you were rocking out this morning, you're a real one because you're back for the afternoon session. So we had some upside momentum kind of step into the market. We saw that going into lunchtime, right? We had about an 80 plus point candle, pushed us above these highs. $27,367, and then we had some expansion higher, right? So this 150 candle just put in a new high, chat. Make no mistake about it. 27,462. So we will see what this afternoon brings. Hopefully more momentum into the market. Either way, we're going to find out. So we are back for the afternoon session. Welcome to the party, chat. Don't be shy. Do us a solid. Hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. We just out here trying to make a little monies. Counts are up about $2,600 in the AM session, so we'll see what we can get this afternoon. Warbucks account has kind of gone flat here, so we'll keep an eye on this, guys. I'm gonna let it ride though to the end of the day because I feel like there could be some more momentum kind of stepping into the market. Make no mistake about it. So we'll keep an eye out on it. You got Apex right now, 90% off. Using a code PW is going to get you the best deal, as always, up to 90% off, guys. Why not? End of day drawdown accounts are now available. You got to love that. It's been a talk of the town. End of day drawdown. D-Money, how do you deal with execution anxiety? I lost some money yesterday and now I'm hesitating pulling the trigger. Yeah. Keeping oak. So that's something that you're going to have to basically just understand that you're going to have some losing trades. You could have some losing days. So, and basically just understand that if you see a setup that you like, that you consider an A+ setup, you got to take the trade, right? Let it play out. Have a stop loss in place, and then validation point. That's what a stop loss basically is, right? Where you want to get out of the trade if it isn't validated and it goes against your thought process. Have a make sure you're sized appropriately and let it play out. That's it. That's all you can do. But it is a little difficult sometimes. I'm aware of that because you're kind of like, hey, nothing's, you're going to go on losing streaks. So a lot of times you'll hit a bunch of losers in a row, and then all of a sudden you might be a little hesitant to pull the trigger, and then that's not gonna, obviously you're not gonna make money that way because you're not taking trades. So Got to brush it off. $453 to $411. So somebody took a short from $453 to $411. So we are putting in new all-time highs, Chad. I mean, it's just, we are grinding to the upside. We had a bit of a consolidation phase from about 1140. We just broke out of that range. You can take this off now because we've already broken above it. So you had basically this range that we were kind of like stuck in, back and forth action. Finally got a break above it, putting that high up there at 27,462.50. And then you got the pullback now to the 14 EMA. Oh man, Amari, D-Money, I'm trying to go on vacation. Make me 2,000 by the end of the day. Yeah. So this is not a signal service, sir. Cray with Lil Ray Ray. We don't hit buy or sell for you. You're having a bit of a bullish reaction off the 14 EMA though, chat. 5-minute chart right back up. So I do see that. See how this plays out. Ginger's right. Do us a solid. Hit the like button if you haven't already, chat. Why not? Got to keep the streak alive of over 1,000 likes in the afternoon session. Why not, chat? Do me a solid. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. It's Friday. We're ramping up here. It's only 2:09. So we're going to start to ramp up here pretty rapidly, guys. We got 1,200 people tuned into the show. We're starting to ramp up here in the next 20 minutes or so in viewership. And you're watching right now if you're a bull. You want to see what the reaction is. Is this going to be a higher low setup and we expand back out of this area back above 430 towards 461? That's the question. Randy Trades, thanks D-Money. Hey, I appreciate the tip, but you didn't have to tip. Any plans for the weekend? Yeah, my daughter, I was just showing Ginger actually the pic of my niece. She turned 11, chat. So she's going to, they got a birthday party. I'll be honest, I thought it was Sunday, but it's actually tomorrow. So good thing I double checked. Whoopsie. So there's a birthday party, pool party tomorrow in Fort Myers for my niece. She turned 11, so make no mistake about it. Planning on bringing my daughter. to that chat. And that's pretty much the weekend plan. I have a soon 11-year-old daughter. Too, happy birthday. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'll make sure my brother knows that the chat wish his daughter a happy birthday. Why not? What did your daughter say about the G-Wagon? Well, so the funny thing with my daughter right now, chat, she's in a phase where she she remembers things, obviously. Like, she's 2.5 now, and she's starting to pick up on a lot of stuff, guys. She knows it's my car. So the first time I put her in it, she was touching the front of it, like smiling and all of that stuff. And now when we walk up to it, she's she knows it's the car, guys. So it's funny. She knows. She's like, wow. She said, wow. Oh, man. Don't forget to wear your flotation devices. You are correct. You are correct, Amondo. I will have my floaties on, guys. Not gonna release a picture though. Somebody will put it on social media, so you got Ginger laughing about it. So I'm not gonna have my floaties on chat on social media floating around, but I will have them on for the party. Make no mistake about it. Oh man, what was for lunch? Yeah, I took it easy today, chat. Didn't do anything crazy. I got this is the pressed juice from Whole Foods. Rise and Shine has apple, pineapple, grape, mango, and ginger. You gotta love it. Not bad at all, to be honest, chat. Not bad at all. If you haven't tried it, I recommend it. It's one of my favorites. I'll figure out dinner this afternoon. Obviously, I got my daughter today, chat, so I'll figure out what's on the menu later on. Randy Trades, having kids is a blessing. You are correct, Amondo, sir. You are correct. So super thankful, guys. My daughter's breath of fresh air, if I must say, chat. Always joking around, always playful, always laughing, always dancing. Like it's just, yeah, that's just what it is, chat. So super thankful. Alex, I had a corn dog for lunch, D-Money. Okay, well, we're going to give you a timeout for having a corn dog because, hey, I mean, just why not? Why not just give you a timeout? It feels good, right? Like, let's just give you a timeout since you decided to have a corn dog for lunch. You didn't consult with us. You didn't consult with the chat. You just took it upon yourself to have a corn dog. So guess what? We're just going to give you a timeout. We'll see you in about 10 seconds. Oh, man. How disrespectful, chat, that you decided to have a corn dog and then you come back to the stream in the afternoon like nothing happened. That is very very disrespectful in D-Money's opinion. Oh man. Cray with Lil Ray chat. All right, so we are building up here. Something's brewing. Let me stretch this out to the right. Span it out a little bit, chat. So we got highs sitting up here at 462.25. Let's see what the move is. We've had these kind of breakout and retest kind of movement. We had a lot of that movement all day today, chat. So Do we get back down here towards the 14 EMA on the 15-minute chart? That's the question. $27,383. Do we get back down here, put in like some kind of higher low, looking immediately to the left, and then we expand back out of this? All right, there's 400. So that's a 62-point retracement so far off the highs. Keep in mind it is Friday, chat. We'll have a poll going in a few just to kind of see how you're feeling out there. Got 3 minutes left on the current 5-minute candle in regards to up or down going into officially that 3 o'clock power hour time. DMONEY drunk on the timeout power? Nah. No, he literally wanted to make it known that he had a corn dog for lunch. What exactly is Julie Brown? That's just a saying that I have, guys. Downtown Julie Brown, right? When the market's selling off, that's the saying that I like to use, that we're going downtown Julie Brown. Bit of a sell-off here to that 400 level. 392 actually, 392.25. Minute and 36 seconds left. 1 hour candle right now is bearish, guys. Keep that in mind. You got a small top wick. You do have a top wick on it already, but got the low sitting down here. That's the level that I'm kind of talking about, chat. 27,367. So you don't want that low broken. And you're looking now to see if this is going to be like a higher low for a push right back up. Flush Magush. Yeah, I mean, I'm just keeping an eye out. We'll see how this plays. You got lows down here, 370. You don't want to get taken out if this is going to be like a higher low, to be honest, though. All right, there's 390. $373. So 372 is that previous 15-minute candle low, chat. And that 1 hour chart, it's getting the retracement now. Gotta map this out. Let me take this off. 370. So 370 guys would be like the invalidation point here for if we break that 370. Previous candles low, like technically 367 would be, you don't want that level to break to the downside, right? You want this basically higher low to remain intact. So, and then we push back up. You got 38 minutes left on the current 1 hour candle. So there's quite a bit of time left on the current 1 hour candle. So the thought process is you're playing this like a retracement to the downside, kind of form that nice bottom wick, and then we push back out of this to the upside. Yeah, about 22 points off the lows. $369. So let's see if we can get a little bit lower here, chat, for potential, kind of like trying to play it as a wick. Potential formation, right back up. There's 385. About 17 points. All right, there's 10 points. Yeah, I mean, it's... $384. $370 take profit. Yeah, it could very well. I mean, that's but because that previous 1 hour candle low is 367, right? So if they swipe it, then that would be confirmation that the uptrend that has been put in could need some kind of breather. All right, so that is very well possible. But from here, if you're looking at longs, the invalidation point is like 368. So I'm gonna try it, guys. I'm gonna let this ride. There's a long there. 391 was the entry, up a few points. We'll see if we get the continuation or if we're gonna drop, right? So if it takes out, I'm just going off the higher time frame on this trade, guys. The stop for me is going to be, I'm going to give this some room, to be honest. If it flushes that low, that's fine. Not concerned, guys, for the first trade. And it'll probably be 367, so it'll be a little bit higher. Right? And then you're trying to anticipate more upside here back towards 462. We'll see what happens, chat. This is a 1 hour play, guys, so just be mindful of that. I'm trading off the higher time frame, so I'm trying to anticipate that this is a bottom wick being put in, and then we're gonna expand higher. If it takes out that low, that's fine, right? Not every trade's gonna work, but we're gonna see if this current 1 hour candle puts in a higher high. That's over 10 points though on the trade. There's 15 points. If you took the longs there, guys, congrats, right? You're up about 10 points. I was up about 15. Like I said, I'm not concerned. I will take the trade. I'll take this trade all day long because it's going off the higher time frame. If it flushes those lows, that's fine, guys. But feel free to take profit if if you're content with what you got. I mean, you had about 15 points. 1 hour candle, you want a bottom wick. Now, does it always play out? Absolutely not, right? But you already had a quick 15. And you can live with that, right? If it wants to flush lower, that's fine. Had a lot of bullish momentum in the market, so if it starts to kind of die out, that's it is what it is. We know that we need a retracement on the 4 hour. It looks like it wants a retracement, but the 1 hour chart has some higher lows that were put in, and you're anticipating that we get a push back up, right, to the upside. We'll find out. See the low here, 367. If you haven't already, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, come on, man. Looks like we're at 400 likes. We got over 1,900 people tuned into the show, guys. We're gonna ramp up here in the next 15-20 minutes, getting closer to the power hour. So if you haven't already, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. It's gonna dump. It could. I'm not worried either way, guys. It's one contract, right? This is a higher time frame kind of setup that I'm waiting on, so we'll let it ride. If it stops me, that's fine. I'm not concerned. We'll look for another setup. All right, one trade is not gonna break your whole shouldn't blow your account, guys, if you're trading one contract. So I'm not concerned, right? You anticipate the bottom wick and you let the trade ride. That's it. Doesn't mean that it always works, like I said earlier. You had already, like I said, don't feel shy, guys. You had already 15 points on the trade, so you could have took profit already. Made no mistake about it. Somebody said the music got to feel like Simba. Oh, man. We know there was a lot of bullish momentum on the higher time frame, chat. That's what I'm going by, right? So if you can live with the market kind of giving you fake outs if it doesn't work out, that's fine. We know we've been pushing all day though. It's over 10 points again, chat. If you took the trade, drop a W in the chat. You're up over 10 points. 15 points. You gotta love it. Just trying to hold and see if we get a bigger move here, guys, right? That's all. But you've had multiple opportunities to take profit of at least 15 points on the trade, so we'll let it ride. We'll see what happens. It's Friday. Somebody said their stop was too tight, so it only got 2 points. Maybe you trailed it up too quick. That happens, right? Sometimes. I've done it all, guys. I'm very familiar with how it works. So, but you had multiple opportunities to hit to take it off the table. So. 1 hour chart, yeah, 1 hour chart. Correct. That's what I'm going by. Doesn't mean that it, keep in mind, chat, that it doesn't mean that the trade has to work out because you're using the higher time frame. But I'm just going on the thought process of retracement and then expansion higher. That's all. Doesn't mean it has to work though. But I mean, you guys can see that on the chart. I mean, you're up again. It's holding right now. There's 15 points, right? Over 15 points. So if you tried to short it, you're getting a little uncomfortable, but one second, chat. Yeah. All right. So there it is. There's got pretty close to 20 points there, guys. There's 20 points on the trade. Drop a W in the chat if you're rolling out with DMONEY here. Gotta love it. Got a couple people that are confused as far as what's going on. Don't you worry. We're trading. This is a higher time frame trade, sir. Drop a W if you took the 20 points. We are rolling to the upside here. And I think for the first trade, not too shabby, guys, in the afternoon on a Friday. Make no mistake about it. Everybody wanted shorts automatically, guys. But if you rock out with DMONEY, you know how I feel. The higher time frame is always going to win, guys. We're going to move this up to make sure that we are our we can't lose on the trade now, chat. So we're gonna let this thing ride. It's a free trade. I put it up. Yeah, I put it a few points in profit just to kind of wipe out the fees, right? If it kind of pulls back. 395, so it is what it is. Yeah, I got it in because you're going off the higher time frame. So you don't want to flush McGush and then all of a sudden kind of wipes you out here, right? Because if I'm flipping back to a different screen or something, showing you guys something, and all of a sudden, okay, there's over 20 points, guys. There's 25 points. So the short, whoever was short buys, they're punching the air right now. Make no mistake about it. Somebody said they're punching the air. Yeah, but this is just an example of the higher time frame, chat. Right? This is the 1 hour chart that I have up in front of you. This is an example of price putting in that bottom wick and trying to expand higher. So just be mindful of that. It doesn't always play out, but when you're in an uptrend, that's what you're looking for. You want the retracement and then the expansion back to the upside. So that was the thought process on the trade. We know the invalidation point for the trade was the previous candle's low. That's where the original stop loss was. And like I said, guys, at this point, it is what it is, right? If it stops me out, it'll be a few points in profit, but you got over 20 points if you held it. You know, you're getting, it's 240, so you're getting close to 240. Do the bulls have enough momentum to pop these previous highs, get us back above 440 area? That's the question. $25 points, guys. Gotta love it. All right, so don't feel shy to take profit, chat. You got pretty close to 30 points there. As we get closer to this 1 hour candle, getting close to closing out. I mean, you got some time left. You got about a little bit less than 19 minutes, but I think this is a textbook example of how I like to trade the 1 hour candles. The 1 hour candle's close to closing. Yeah, I mean, you got some time, but like I said, there's nothing wrong with trailing it if you want to trail it, just to kind of lock in some points. Probably smart. You can kind of move this up. So because you would expect that expansion here, guys. So you had, I mean, pretty good trade there though, right? Either way, we know that you got about 30 points on the trade, pretty close to it. You got 17 minutes, current candle. It is what it is. And this is what I was kind of looking at. You can see it a little bit better on the trading view kind of screen, guys, right? We know that the highs are up here above 460 area, and you want that bottom wick to kind of hold previous candles low, and then we expand up. So either way though, nice setup. I got stopped out there, guys, so just got stopped out in profit. So we'll take it, guys. So you had about 30 points on the trade. Drop a W in the chat. I just kind of trailed it up. That's good risk. That's good risk management, to be honest, because you don't want it to kind of creep back down on you, right? So 30-point trade this time of day, I think is pretty good. Not gonna lie. I think pretty good thought process there, talked through it, and you let it ride, so you gotta love it. There's a lot of people fading me, so apparently there was quite a few people that did feel like they were going to get a winner there, but never fear, DMONEY's still here. Oh man. All faders use code PW. Yeah. Oh boy. So on a 5-minute chart, this is what you're kind of looking at, is that we need to get back above 422 area for the momentum to kind of continue to the upside, chat. And then if we're able to do that, you're targeting those previous highs, which is about 40 points away. So Tank Dizzle, not gonna lie, faded you on this one. Yeah, it happens. I mean, guys, at the end of the day, if maybe you see something that, you see something different, that's just, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I just saw a lot of bullish momentum on that last 1 hour candle, previous candle. I saw the low I saw you got a low here, a higher low, and then I saw price pushing down with a very small top wick and wanted to ride it up. That's all. Learned a lot from you and Pat. Changed my mindset and everything. Not blowing accounts and consistent. Can't wait to see the collab with Big Brawling Bear. Oh my goodness. Keep up the good work. P.S. Seeing you at Olive Garden. So everything was going good there, RM Snow, before the Olive Garden. You did not see me at Olive Garden, so. But I appreciate the $10 tip as always. You didn't have to tip. Yeah, I faded you, went for the, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, they just deleted the comment, but I guess they faded me and it didn't work out. Yeah, I saw that. It is what it is. Paid the toll to troll. Oh man. If you haven't already, do me a solid, guys. Like I said, we were gonna climb up here. We're at 2,100 people tuned into the show, so do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. Trying to get to 1,000 likes, keep the streak alive. That'll put us over 3,000 likes on the day. We've had that for weeks on weeks on weeks, over 3,000 likes between both streams, guys. So let's keep the streak alive. Just called out a pretty good trade there. Pretty good risk management as well. Could have bagged about 30 points. You gotta love it. Switch Music, D-Money, see you Monday. Thanks for all you do, brother. Hey, thanks for the kind words. Have a good weekend. Trying once again to get back above that 410 area, chat. Shout out to 3210 Komodo, guys. 32 Komodo, you're famous. Let's go. Got shout out. You got shout out by onlypropfirms.com. You gotta love it for your payout. We appreciate the kind words as always, but you did all the hard work, so congrats to you and enjoy the payout. You are internet famous now, social media famous. Am I taking another long? Well, I mean, you want to see it be able to basically pop that 422 level up here, because we just put in a lower low, right? Haven't been able to get back above the current candle's highs, and that initial entry was like 390 in the 390 area, guys. So you're kind of watching to see how this plays now. And this is your 1 hour chart. Still looking very similar. They haven't quite broken it down, but you got the last 10 minutes coming up here rapidly in the next 34 seconds, chat. And a lot of times you do get some volatility in that last 10 minutes of a higher time frame candle closing out. So we're gonna drop a poll in the chat. Let's drop a poll. Let's see how you guys are feeling out there. Up or down going into power hour. Just drop the poll in the chat. Let's see how you guys. I'm curious to see what you guys are thinking out there. Power hour, push or dump. So you got 3 options, chat: push, dump, or choppy chop land. So let's see how you guys are feeling. Oh man. Yes, PW will be back Monday, chat. So PW will be back Monday. Obviously, he was in Costa Rica this week, doing some fishing in a tournament. So it looks like they placed liquidated placed 7th overall, which is not too shabby. Make no mistake about it. I'm not gonna lie, chat. We got to look at this again. This is that tuna, chat, has clearly not listened to his physician in regards to the diet. There is no holding back for that tuna, chat. That is cray cray with Lil Ray Ray. I wonder the weight. Funny thing is, it didn't take long for them to start.
That.
DMONEY might have to look at some kind of
He tuna fresh out of the ocean 5 minutes ago?
Yeah, it's a jumping into.
Didn't take them long to
Oh, beautiful.
chop that thing up, guys.
What is that?
Looks like some avocado there as well. They got some sides and
5 minutes ago?
ginger. They're eating good over there.
Let's go. Beautiful.
Oh man, they're definitely eating good, chat. Make no mistake about it. Shout out to got a shout out here, guys. We got to call him out. So GQ Mustache, what a funny username. DMONEY, I just got my first payout. Want to share a corn dog together? Yeah, so we appreciate the tip, but we won't be we won't be sharing a corn dog together. We're gonna give you a timeout. You gave us a tip, but we're still gonna give you a timeout. Make no mistake about it. Thanks for the tip, but you got to get a timeout for that. So there you go, GQ Mustache. Tip to get a timeout. You got to love it. Congrats on the payout, but oh man, cray with Lil Ray Ray. Oh man. We are getting ready. We're ramping up. We're excited for Power Hour. Price is kind of stalled out at this 27,400 level, chat. Don't be shy. We're climbing in viewership. We got 2,200 people tuned in. Hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. Got to get 300 more likes to keep the streak alive. Just called out a pretty banging trade of about 30 points based off the higher time frame. And we'll see what the 3 o'clock hour brings. Only be shy if you're going to talk about core dogs. You right. When you write, you right. Please be shy, because we're not trying to. Please be shy. You are correct. They're not ready to. Somebody said they're not ready to dump yet. Yeah. Well, I mean, you're going into the close of a higher time frame candle, so let's see how it shakes out. You can always get a pump. You can always get a bazooka candle before the flush, if they're gonna flush it going into the weekend, right? Foot long quarter pound conies all day at Sonic. What? 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 Oh man. Bear bazooka, either direction. You're getting close. Probably smart to wait for this 1 hour candle to close, chat, which will put us officially into power hour. So that's what I'm waiting for. Got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the current 1 hour candle. Let this thing close out. See if it gives us more clues as far as where the market may potentially be headed. Do they have Sonic in Florida? Yeah, they have Sonic here. I'm in South Florida. They definitely have Sonic here. Yes. About a minute and a half left, chat. So if you guys haven't checked out, you're able to check out. Keep tabs on your buddy Jerome. Where's Jerome.com, chat. Keep tabs on him if you want to know what he has going on. And you also have now the Ask Jerome phone number is linked as well, so you're able to do both. Keep tabs on Jerome and you're able to call the number and leave a question for him to potentially answer live on stream. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, chat. Why not? All right, here's the new 1 hour candle that's going to open here. Look out for the bazooka, chat, to the upside. We've been kind of building up here, I feel like, for some kind of rapid expansion higher. Kind of trap some bears. So that previous 1 hour candle, it did close bearish, but it had a higher low as well. So just be cautious of that. And there's the pump here on this candle, right? Current 5-minute candle. About a 14-point pop so far. Here's your 420 level. So that previous 1 hour candle was not able to put in a higher high, chat. So just be mindful that it was not able to put in a higher high. But we know that there's been a lot of upside momentum in the market, so does not mean that they can't kind of push out of this. The 15-minute chart also you're kind of watching, because you do see that we're holding this 14 EMA pretty well. You had the high put in, retracement to the 14, and then you had a push right back out of it. So in theory, you're looking to see if we're able to get back to these highs, chat. Sitting up here. And there's 424. Would it be nice if it went down first? Yeah. But you got to remember that you've had these, it could still go down, to be honest, because you got a very small bottom wick on the 1 hour chart, current chart candle, right? That's the only issue that you would have loved some kind of retracement, maybe to like 380, 390 level, and then a push back up. But that's just how it is sometimes, chat. You'll get a immediate reaction. That 1 hour open in the middle. Yeah, you're right. When you're right, you're right. Apex, 90% off, chat. Let's go. You gotta love it. Use the code PW, as always, for the best deals. Up to 90% off. Got all this support down in here. So I'm looking at, chat. Or it appears to be support, right? Until broken, but kind of like bouncing off of these levels right back up. So I'm up 7,000 in profit right now. And I'm trying to hold this. It looks like you're saying you're trying to hold the 440 and you're up 10K. Yeah, I would definitely trail that. I'm not a financial advisor though, but I would definitely trail that deeper into profit to make sure that you lock that in. Because the question is going to be, I think the consensus here is that who wants to hold this going into the weekend, chat? 45% of the chat feels like we're going up, right? In this last hour of the market being open for regular hours. So 33% feel like we're going down, and then you got 22% feel like it's going to be choppy land. Got to be careful when it ranges like this. It'll pop 50 points and give FOMO. Yep. Somebody said that, do we not see that it's in the channel? Yeah, but if it's in a channel, you buy from the bottom of the channel and you hold to the top of the channel, right? Because the channel is nothing more than pretty much a range. So until it's broken. So I just literally took a 30-point trade. So I wouldn't be surprised if you get more upside here to test these highs. That's just what it is. But we'll see. I don't really care either direction, chat. To be honest, you just want to try to join where the momentum is in the market. That's it. Don't worry. Oh, man. GQ Mustache. Don't worry, D-Money. Jerome just called me. Said he's down for some 5-foot-long corn dogs. Oh, man. You got to love it. Oh, boy. Just gave him a timeout for that pretty aggressive comment there. No, that was actually 5 minutes. That wasn't 10 seconds. All right, there's a break to the high. Somebody just kind of felt that we were in a channel not going anywhere, but there's an attempt to go higher, chat. 27,430. Keeping an eye out here, up here. Somebody kind of said it as well. It makes a lot of sense that you just kind of map out the top of this range for a potential area of interest. New high incoming. Yeah, that's what it feels like, chat. We know that. I mean, this has been the move, right? Was long from 390 area, and you can kind of see now the current 1 hour candle is pushing up pretty aggressively. No bottom, very small bottom wick. The 15-minute candle paints the picture, and there's the box, right? We just entered into the top of this, inside of this range. We know that we got some room to about 460, 462. But this breakout retracement right to the EMAs, a higher low being put in, and then so you would expect, like I said, it's hard to be bearish right now, chat, at the moment when you see this. Corey, thanks for the $2 tip. You didn't have to tip, but hey, appreciate the stream. I watch you a lot more. Hey, thanks. I appreciate the kind words. 27,500 loading. Yep. That would be the next potential. If we're able to get above these highs at 460 area, chat, you are looking for 27,500. That's just a psychological level that could be in play. NH Trades, D, I've been watching you in PW for over 6 months and my trading has improved. Hey, we're happy to hear that. Congrats. So look out here, chat, for a potential push to these levels. Somebody was saying that we're in a channel, can't we see that? And we're pushing higher here, back to the upside. You gotta love it. Towards that top of the range. 5-minute chart looks a lot more rangy, guys, right? But it's actually kind of playing out where you had the range kind of put in, the high put in, you had a retracement and then a bounce. So that's it. There was your 445 level, kind of tapped. I got 2 payouts in blue 6 accounts this week. Yeah, unfortunately that happens. That happens, right? So a lot of times, I said this probably a week ago, that a lot of times you do get, I don't know what it is. I would love to know the percentages, but after a payout, for some reason, a lot of times I can guarantee you there's a high amount of blown accounts. I don't know if it's overconfidence. That's probably what it is, to be honest, because you're kind of like, hey, you know, I just did it. I can do it again. And maybe you're a little bit too confident, and then, or you try to force it and you get into a choppy market and you feel like you can kind of trade your way out of it because you just got a payout. So you're like, hey, clearly, you know, I can trade my way out of this. And a lot of times it doesn't work out. So I imagine it's a pretty high percentage. Nevertheless, guys, we are here. If you haven't already, do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. Shout out to Lucid, guys. Currently at the moment, 40% off using the code PW. Three accounts traded basically today, and there's your 27,447, guys. Look out for that 460 area. Traded 3 accounts here. You got one account 765, the other account 1825, and then this account here that I traded this afternoon, $520. So you gotta love it. And they're trying to attempt to get up here to that 460 level. These are Lucid Flex accounts, guys. No consistency rule. When you're funded, you gotta love that, so you don't have to worry about being over any kind of consistency. That's the beauty of the Lucid Flex accounts. $3,000 will definitely make you holla. Somebody wanted to know if I did any mods to the G63, the G-Wagon, guys. I have not. It's on the horizon. I think I might switch out the wheels. I think I was telling PW that. To these wheels here. Let me see if I can pull them up. You got a couple options, chat, that I'm thinking through. So this is one of the options. As price gets closer to that, it attempts to get to that 460 area. Talked about that area, chat. Keep an eye out. So you got these forged monoblock 22-inch rims. What do you guys think about these? These are classic. But you got these. You also have, these are a new wheel, chat. You got these. These are a classic. Basically the AMG wheel, 22 inch as well. So I got to figure out, you got multiple options here. Haven't kind of dialed in yet. Now keep in mind, this is straight off the Mercedes site, guys. So I'm not looking at, haven't looked at any aftermarket wheels, right? But we'll see. We shall see. Get some hopes. You mean dubs? Keep investing. Oh, man. For some reason, they don't show the right wheel when you click on this one. I don't know why. It's like kind of weird, but... yeah, they don't have the right wheel there. Kind of disappointing that they don't show you the right wheel. But we'll see, chat. Just kind of keeping the options open. There's quite a few on the site. We'll kind of play around. We'll see what we figure out. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sold on anything at the moment. As price kind of hangs out inside of the box. Above 27,450. No bottom wick, very non-existent on that 1 hour chart. You gotta love that. So if you got in at 390 and held it, you got about a 60 point move back to the upside. Guarantee there's people trying to fade this, guys. And that hasn't been a move all day. You've been basically getting these retracements and then continuation. Color match, yeah, you could. Dump, yeah. I mean, I think so. Now I'm not opposed to that thought process on you know, in regards to maybe a dump going into the close, because the question remains, make no mistake about it, chat, who wants to hold in queue going into market close, going into the weekend? That's the question. Who's feeling who's feeling adventurous? I guess I'll say that, because we know that we've had gap ups and gap downs pretty consistently going into obviously market open on Sundays. Why wouldn't you? Market's been up for 14 straight days. Yeah, but so if you kind of go back, you've had quite a few at market open. You'll have like sell-offs and then pushes back up, right? So, and the reason why you know that is because when you look at some of these daily candles, right? The lows being put in and then you get expansion higher. But a lot of momentum to the upside, chat. Make no mistake about it. So if you have a live account and you got a ton of money in that account, the question is, are you brave enough to hold it? That's the question. That's what we're talking about, chat. We're not talking about because the market's been bullish, etc. If Trump says something, or Iran comes out and bombs something that was unexpected, etc., you could get a temporary. Now, what's been happening is that you've been getting these gap downs, and then all of a sudden the market reverses the whole entire move. That's what's been happening. But you still get the initial gap down. Blew an account today thinking that it had to go down. Yeah, there's quite a few people out there. They're probably not going to admit it, but probably quite a few people out there that thought it was going to drop. All right, so you just see the momentum kind of building. We had a rough, if you were here this morning, we had a 30-point trade, first trade of the day this morning. We saw price, you got your 15-minute ORB candle here, and we were able to capitalize. I was able to capitalize basically on longs on some of this kind of push back to the upside. Just had to be patient today, right? But we had a move up here, kind of joined that momentum, and then got out right up here at the highs, that 260 area, and then price retrace, right? So that was like the first trade of the day. And then just been taking, if you kind of look at it, you zoom out, you've been having, after this consolidation phase, it lasted for over an hour. Once we broke out, we hung out above the 14 EMA for quite a bit of time. We finally got a candle that closed on a 5-minute chart. Took us all the way up until 120 chat to get a candle that closed below the 14. Then we kind of formed some support down here below the 14 EMA, in between the 14 and 50, and then we just been kind of grinding higher, putting in new highs. We're almost there, chat. 822 likes. Do me a solid if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Let's keep the streak alive of 1,000+ likes, guys. It's a free stream. We rock out Monday through Friday. This is your first time rocking out with us. You know the deal. Subscribe to the channel. You get notifications when we're live. To people that rock out with us every day, you're the real MVP. We love you. Waiting for this 30-minute candle to close out. You got Lucid accounts, 40% off, guys, using the code PW. You got options. It's almost like sounds like a rap song. You got options. All right, make no mistake about it. Using the code PW, you got plenty of options here, chat. You got Lucid Pro accounts, Lucid Flex accounts, and Lucid Direct accounts. So if you're confused as far as the differences between the three, well, DMONEY's going to break it down for you. You got the Pro accounts. These accounts you could pass in as little as 1 day. That does not mean you have to, chat, so don't misconstrue what I'm saying. But you're able to pass if you want in 1 day. You got a 40% consistency rule once you get this into the funded phase. 3 days to pay out, right? So Lucid Flex for me, so the accounts I showed you guys that are up today, those are 3 Lucid Flex accounts. And once you have those funded, there is no consistency rule, pay out every 5 days. But there is a 50% consistency rule in the evaluation stage, right? So you can pass in as little as 2 days, but you can take as long as you want, guys. These are one-time payment accounts, so do not feel like you got to rush. That's my recommendation, right? So your size all the way up to 150K accounts. You got the 25K account Goes all the way up to the 150K account. Then you got Lucid Direct. These are straight to funded accounts. If you're sick of evaluations, if you feel like your trading is on point and you don't have time for evaluations, well, Lucid has you covered. 50K account using the code PW 364, guys. And that's a one-time payment. 20% consistency rule, however, so just be mindful of that. Quick example, 50K account, you need to make $3,000 in the account to be able to achieve the payout threshold. And then once you do that, you know, obviously you're golden, but to get there, 20% means that you can't have a day. If you want to take a payout exactly at 3,000, you can't have a day more than $600 in profit. So that would basically, right, easy math. If you're like, hey, you know what, I make $600 a day for 5 days, $3,000, you're able to take a payout. Using the code PW, you gotta love it. Up to 40%, or actually they are 40% off using the code PW, chat. You got options. Is the daily loss limit soft or hard? No, it's a soft. Yeah, they're just gonna, they'll just close you'll be done for the day. Right. So if you hit the DLL on those accounts, you're done for the day. Right, on the pro accounts. Lucid Flex, 50K accounts. Those are accounts that I'm trading, guys. That's why I was going over the Lucid accounts, because that question comes up quite often. People want to know. People want to know, guys, what DMONEY's trading. Well, I'm breaking it down for you. Don't you worry. Yeah, do me a solid if you haven't already, guys. We got to get the likes popping. Let's get the likes popping in here. Let's get the party started. Let's get the likes popping, guys. We're at 937 likes. Can we get to over 1,000 plus likes? It's Friday, chat. I got a birthday party coming up this weekend. I got to attend. Got to be cordial. So, looking forward to that, but we'll see what else we can get here. The market is kind of hanging out at that 420 level. Tempted to put in a higher high above 460. Could not do it at the moment. We're getting a bit of a pullback. I saw Jerome asking for it to go positive. Olive Garden. You probably did. You probably did. And that's why he's a long lost cousin. My mom was like, is Jerome really a cousin of ours? I said, hey, I said, listen, you never know. Oh, man. My mom was like questioning, guys. Like, she was like, hey, it's... Is Jerome really part of the family? I'm like, well, you know, there's always a family member that you're not quite sure if they're family or not, chat. That's the situation with Jerome. You know, long lost distant cousin is what I like to say, because you know, I feel like he just kind of came out of the woodwork, to be honest. got close to that 14 EMA on the 15-minute chart. Yeah, you're right. And this is the area that we bounced from the last time we were here. We got down to 395 and had a bullish reaction. So if you guys remember that initial entry was 390 area, and you're kind of watching now, and you're back to 422. And they popped 434, previous candles high. That's the question, chat. Jerome's public enemy number one. Oh man, cray with little Ray Ray. Look at the 15-minute chart. This is a bear flag setup. Yeah, I mean, we're not able to, if we're not able to take out previous candles highs, that means that the momentum could be shifting to the downside. So you got to be aware. 10 minutes left on the current 15-minute candle, chat. And the moment, so if you kind of look at it from this 1 hour time frame standpoint, that does not look great at the moment for bulls. Clearly, that long top wick. And we know that market's going to close out here in less than 24 minutes, chat. Get ready for the bear flag. Yeah, it's not looking too hot right now for the bulls. You're getting a pretty clean rejection off the 14 EMA as well, 5-minute chart. And we know that the bottom of the range is all the way back to, well, you got the low down here, 342, but bottom of the box, you're talking 360. So let's see how this candle kind of plays out, 5-minute chart. No top wick. Justin, yo, D, what up? I just got off and got into a long. Oh, man. You're long right now? Poke? So, I mean, what I'll tell you, Justin, we just swept the previous candle's low. And I wouldn't be feeling good about a long unless we're back above 426. Basically, the current candle's high, right? You want to see that high at least get broken and we're headed higher. If not, could be in for a retracement back to 380 or lower. Where's Jennifer? Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think Jennifer's been in the chat. She hasn't, Jennifer has not been, in the chat, so. I haven't seen her in the chat. Have you guys seen her? Maybe Ginger has noticed her. Pull back and chop to close. Yeah, that's what it's kind of feeling like. Got about a minute left on the current 5-minute candle chat. We'll see how this candle closes out. That'll put us at 340. See if we can map out another setup here. Did you check the roof? Oh man, we're good on the roof. Zay full port shorts. Hey, I love the shorts. Look, is that some swimming trunks, sir? Oh man, that's funny. We're gonna find out. 8 seconds left. Current 5-minute candle. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be looking for anything long related until back above 420, 421, guys. Other than that, could be headed downtown. That's just what I'm seeing. This is a big old kind of like range, and you need to be careful because like I said earlier, you got the bottom of the range sitting down here, 340 extreme, and then this box is 360 area. So the question is, will you get some kind of retracement here to the 50 EMA, 27,390 chat? Or are they just gonna yoke it around here, right? So we'll see. $20 minutes to close. Yeah, I know. It is 20 minutes to close. I mean, well, a little bit less now, but. All right, there's the previous candle's high. Got taken, got popped to the upside, chat. So that's looking a lot better for bulls. Are probably feeling a little bit better. But it does not mean that it has to hold up to the upside. If you're a bull, you definitely don't want us back below 404. Current candle's low. 15-minute chart, chat. Somebody said this is the perfect setup going into the close. In what sense? You're leaning towards an explosion to the upside? Curious to see your thought process. I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're saying that we're ranging, I mean, I agree with you on that, right? It's kind of like we're building up for something. But we know that a lot of times we've seen it where, you know, that last 10 minutes of the market being open, and then all of a sudden, you know, you get a small, you'll get a quick pop, and then you'll get a retracement right back down really quickly. So just be mindful. We've seen all kind of craziness this week, chat. This has been one of those weeks where we've had crazy volatility candles in both directions, right? 70, 80 point pop, 70, 80 point drop, the next immediate candle, sometimes in the same candle. So minute, 30 seconds. Last 10 minutes, they're going to be a bazooka. Let's see. Let's see how many people feel that. Problem is you don't know the direction, right? But let's see how many people feel like there's a bazooka candle coming, chat, at 350. Right? Because we know that we've seen some craziness this week. Somebody said a bazooka flush. 200 votes, 70%, almost 70% feels like it's going to be a bazooka candle. So it's 441. Yeah. I mean, that sounds about right. We, if I'm not mistaken, we had a bazooka candle at 410 this week, guys. 150 point bazooka candle to the upside at conveniently at 410. Like I said, it's been an interesting week, to say the least. Started to kind of normalize, I feel like, towards the end of the week though, right? Starting like Wednesday, I feel, but Monday and Tuesday was a little rough. A lot of chop Monday and Tuesday. Let's see where we're at, chat. We are sitting at 1,000 likes. I appreciate the support. Do me a solid if you haven't already. Hit the like button, guys. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. We're getting ready for MOC. You got the last 10 minutes kind of coming up here. Haven't been going anywhere in the last. We're getting tight. We literally been kind of stuck in a small, very small range. Let's map that out over the last few candles. 5-minute chart. It's getting tight. Just to give you a pretty clear illustration, guys, this is the range that we're currently in. About a 20-point range. It's sitting on support if it follows this nuke time. Yeah. Yeah, but it can also want these highs up here as well. So it's gonna be a little interesting here. We will find out, chat. 376 votes, 70% feel like we're going up. So is that a fade to chat kind of scenario? Got a minute. We're going to find out here in a minute and 25 seconds. Get your popcorn ready. For a potential bazooka candle. You ever thought that you sold but realized the mouse wasn't even on over the sell button? LOL. Oh yeah, I've done that. Like, Chad, I've done everything. Trust me, I've done that. Yep. The worst part is that if it's taken off the opposite direction and you were in profit, and all of a sudden now you're red on a trade. You thought you clicked it, and your mouse wasn't over the exit all button, etc. So I've done that. Now you're cooked. All right, 20 seconds left, guys. Get ready. Get the popcorn ready. Let's finalize this because it's over, right? We're getting close to it. 69% feel like we're going up. And the chat was right. You had a pop there to the upside. Few points, about 10 points. So I would say be smart here, chat. If you are green, it's been a crazy week from a price action standpoint. If you're green, guys, don't just my 2 cents. I'm not a financial advisor, but I would tell you that it's probably smart to be mindful that it's been a crazy week. And you probably are leaning towards possibly a swipe of these lows though, right? So you get back below 4. So what I will say, chat, here, because you're having a bit of a battle on the 5-minute chart, if we lose 404 level, look out towards this bottom box that I have mapped out down here. Kind of anticipating that we lose these lows and head into the weekend back down here towards 370 area. So that's the move, guys. Break out below 404, targeting new low, targeting lows towards bottom box 377. So the bulls in the chat were correct that we had a pop to the upside. It wasn't super significant in regards to getting above the consolidation range though, because you basically got about 7 points above that box, and then you got the pullback. So pretty tame so far. But we know that we've seen crazy things happen, chat, where all of a sudden at 405, etc., you get a bazooka candle. So Yeah, PW's back Monday, chat. Correct. PW's back Monday. So pretty tame, like MOC or kind of like last 10 minutes so far. Nothing to write home about. You got a 22-point range on a candle. All right, so you know what's funny, chat? I'm just laughing because I saw the comment. Somebody said even the market's exhausted. Oh man, even the market's sick of this. D-Money 27,260 is the base of the box. What? What? Poke? 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 You gotta love it, guys. Somebody said, Ginger, what's the next setup? All right, there's an expansion outside of this level, guys. So I'm mapping out the most recent range that we're in, chat, not the overall range. Make no mistake about it. Because you had 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes of consolidation inside of this area, guys. So you map out the most current kind of level we're being stuck in. That's how you map it out. I'm not mapping out the overall range. I love it when people they feel the need to tell you that, you know, they're looking at it. You know, if you're looking at another level, fine. Look at another level, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm mapping out the most current level that I see on the chart. You like the momentum kind of stepping in here, guys. To the upside. It had a nice break above these highs at 426 up to 441, and then now you'll be looking at that 460 area. Like, can they get it up there? That's the question, right? We know that that's the top of the range that I had mapped out earlier. That could be a level of interest if the momentum is going to continue to the upside. Right, so if you draw it across, we're kind of like, we've had another attempt so far to kind of get up there. The first time it was the 315 time, and then now we're trying again. Thanks for the week, D-Money and all the BDH team. Hey, we appreciate you tuning in, guys. So I definitely appreciate the support. I don't take it for granted, chat. Pretty wild week in regards to price action and all that. So we'll see what happens next week, but I definitely appreciate you guys tuning in to the shows day in and day out. So you guys are the real MVP. If you haven't already, do me a solid, chat. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. We go to the moon? Maybe. Negative 500 points on Julius. Yeah, you might be right, because we've seen that, right? I mean, you are correct that that's what's been happening. That's what I was basically saying a little earlier, right? And somebody got, you know, they were like, oh, well, the daily candles have been bullish. Yeah, the daily candles have been bullish, but you've been getting these sell-offs, or you've been getting this news that causes the market to kind of right. So it's like Saturday going into Sunday, something will happen, news will come out, Trump will say something, tweet something, and then all of a sudden you get that immediate kind of drop to the downside, but then you get the bulls that step right back in and take us higher. So that's what's been occurring. But more, you know, obviously all-time highs. You gotta love it. So far, 27,462. Do you trade Asia or London on your own? Yeah, I do sometimes, but I'll be honest, my win rate is higher rocking out with you guys. So a lot of times, you know, I'll catch the chop in the market during those times. So I kind of share that all the time, to be honest. Definitely got a lower win rate in those sessions, guys. You got to know yourself as a trader. I think sometimes you will catch some of that volatility. And a lot of times the market is cleaner. Some of these moves have been cleaner at night. But sometimes I'll wake up or something, or my daughter will cough in the middle of the night, guys. And so now I'm up. I'm like, oh, I got to take a trade, right? I'm human just like everybody else, chat. And a lot of times you get caught in chop. So what's the best time during Asia to look for a trade? A lot of people trade now, believe it or not, Globex Open. I feel like that's been a shift that people have been trading Globex Open. But if you're trading Asian session, that's between 7 o'clock, right? 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock is primarily when people are starting to look at the market. So Warbucks, guys, Warbucks equities are on the table, and you're able to capitalize. I had to close out my trade because we saw a bit of a pullback, right? So was up $136 on my Nvidia long. You could start with just $36, guys. 5K account trading equities. That's great with Lil Ray Ray. We'll see what we can get next week. What I'm gonna start doing is basically kind of pivoting. So if I'm long on NQ at market open on an ORB trade, etc., for breakout, probably gonna flip and open along as well on Nvidia and let it ride, guys, simultaneously, right? Because we know that a lot of times that momentum matches up, and you had a lot of bullish momentum today on Nvidia. So, all right, there it is. So that 1 hour candle that just closed out, chat, it was bullish. Very small bottom wick. Was able to put in a higher high, funny enough. So pretty good week overall though, chat. We're not gonna complain here. Next week is another week. We will be back. Not sure the schedule. I don't know if I'm streaming together, if we're streaming together or not on Monday, guys. We'll see. Gotta get with PW on that, but either way, we'll be live next week, no later than 9 a.m. Trying to make a little money. So keep an eye out on the channel. You'll get the notification and you'll see the stream scheduled for the start time on Monday. Make no mistake about it. Any plans on seeing the new Michael Jackson movie? No, I mean, I'm actually, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I used to be a Michael Jackson fan back in the day when I was like in elementary school and all that. Right? Try to used to do the moonwalk and all that, guys. Don't sleep on D-Money's moonwalk. But I'm not sure. I did see an article that I guess LaToya Jackson, I guess she's portrayed in the movie, but I guess Janet Jackson did not want to be portrayed, chat. So Janet did not want to be portrayed, so I guess she's not in the movie. Or not portrayed in the movie, I guess, supposedly. Or maybe she didn't make an appearance, I'm not sure, but I guess she didn't want any parts of it. Maybe it's still a sore, you know, tough for her to kind of relive, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, man. Market closed at 5. So the stock market is actually closed for normal trading. You do have extended hours, but right, you do have extended hours. So I would just say, obviously, at this point, be careful if you're looking for something, guys. So pretty good trade. Pretty good day today. We're not going to complain, guys. You got the three lucid accounts green, right? 1825 on one account, 765 and 565. So it's over $3,000. We'll take it. So do me a solid, guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, why would you not be subscribed to the BDH? It doesn't make any sense. So you know what to do. I'm gonna get ready, chat. Sounds like we got a potential for some horse on Monday. If you guys missed the stream, the morning stream, or you came in, or maybe you stepped out and came back, PW sounds like he's challenging DMONEY to some horse. And I think that's a big mistake, guys. I'm not going to lie. I think that's a big mistake. I don't think PW realizes that he made a big mistake challenging DMONEY and horse, because, you know, I think he's probably feeling a little overly confident because the ping pong did not work out in my favor. But make no mistake about it, DMONEY has been drafted on guys. I got drafted to my middle school team. I got drafted to my middle school team, chat. There's not much to say else other than that, right? If he can't show me his middle school jersey, I'm not convinced that he's going to be able to beat me, chat. That's just what it is. If he can't bring out and show me his middle school jersey, then I'm not convinced that he has what it takes to beat DMONEY. That's all I'm saying. You said second string. Yeah, I'm not lying. I was on the second string, guys. I'm not gonna lie about it. I mean, but maybe I should lie about it because it sounds a little better, but I'm gonna tell the truth. Yeah, I was second string. Suncoast Sharks, guys. That was the middle school I went to. Suncoast Sharks. Make no mistake about it. Had about 3 minutes of playing time in my middle school career, but start trading for $36. How? Yeah, you're able to take advantage of Warbucks. So Warbucks is a crypto prop firm that now the big news is that you're able to trade equities as well with Warbucks. So hot off the press, you're able to trade equities. So you can head over to the website, warbucksbtc.com. This is the website, right? warbucksbtc.com. Using the code PW, you're able to take advantage of equities. You can trade equities now, right? So you could trade crypto, right? When the futures market or the stock market is closed, you're able to trade, obviously, crypto 24/7. And then you're able to trade equities. And you can see here, we're not lying. It's you can get started for as little as $36, one-time fee. You gotta love it. So why not use the code PW? You got some add-ons down here as well, chat. 90% profit split, 33% consistency, 50% add-on, right? Or if you want 50% consistency, that's another add-on as well, right? So you're able to you got options down there. 5K accounts up to 200K accounts. And I would, obviously the platform is GUI Pro, which is, they do use TradingView for charting. So super clean, very easy to use, chat. Make no mistake about it. So you can kind of see down here, right? These are some of the stocks you're able to trade. Nvidia, Apple, Tesla, Google, Meta, Amazon, etc. Why not? You use the code PW. Warbucks has already paid out, chat, over $500,000. I mean, cray with Lil Ray Ray. Just be careful and be safe. All the personal information you be giving, they ask what your middle school or elementary school that when they ask security questions. Yeah, but I don't have that as a security answer. So guess what? Got him. Got him. Yeah, like I honestly don't have that as any of my security answers, guys. What middle school I went to. So I'm not D-Buddy's not concerned. Make no mistake about it. Look at Big Brawley, man. Yeah, D, there's a lot of weirdos out there. Oh man. Are you taking any more trades? No, I'm not. It's 409, sir. I'm not taking any more trades. I mean, the market. So your normal trading hours, we have went past that time. So been rocking out since 9 o'clock, guys. Right. So called out multiple trades today. The accounts are green. Pretty good way to end the week on a high note. So I don't see a need to force the issue and get chopped up. LOL, 20 points in the last 2 minutes. Market still moving, my guy. Yeah. I mean, if you feel the need to get in, go ahead. Right? Nobody's stopping you. Do what you got to do. But D-Money is not placing any more trades until next week, chat. So, but never fear. Another stream is always near. We'll be back Monday, chat, no later than 9 a.m. Make no mistake about it. Gotta make sure I'm well stretched for Monday, chat, for the horse game. This is gonna be good. We need ample video, and it sounds like PW likes to file, chat. So might have to wear some extra padding for Monday, because PW, if he sees that the game is going, the horse game is not going how he anticipated, there could be some very aggressive elbows he's trying to throw here. So might have to get a mouthpiece. Might have to check out Amazon, get a mouthpiece and get some padding for the horse competition. Fouls and horse, yeah. PW is very competitive with these guys. Not see him in ping pong. He's getting very aggressive with me, so I got to make sure that I'm well prepared. Oh man. All right, guys, I'm going to call it here and go pick up my daughter. Make no mistake about it. So if you haven't already, do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. We'll be back Monday, trying to make a little money and getting my horse. Game on, guys. So until then, be safe. Don't do anything D-Money wouldn't do. Be smart. We gone.